Good morning. Ellen Macheski, lifeoffreedomteachers.com. I want to share with you some thoughts that I had this morning about my old job. I was a teacher for 34 years. Loved my job. But it was a very demanding job when I was there. And then I also had work I had to bring home, just like most of you. And I always thought of it as shift work. It wasn't by the general population thought of like that. But for me, I thought of it like that because the first shift was at school, working with kids. Second shift was coming home and being with my family. Now, after being with kids, mostly early elementary age kids, I was done with tattletaling. I was done with whining. I was done with the unnecessary behaviors of kids. And then I come home to young kids. So let's just say my patience on a school day evening was not the best. And my kids had to experience that. Like the time when my daughter, it was August and we were just getting back into the habit of the routine of me working again after summer's off. And I was driving through some fast food place because they were all whining, I'm hungry. I said, okay. So I ordered at the speaker and I was slowly moving forward. And my oldest daughter said, I don't really like it when you go back to work. And I said, well, why? She said, because then you get impatient with us. Yeah. Out of the mouths of babes, she was correct. Because I felt like I've already put in one shift. Now I got to put in the other. And it had nothing to do with them. I love my kids. I really loved spending time with them, but I wasn't in the right mindset to do it. And I was reflecting on that today because most of you and most of the world does not view every job as shift work when it really is. And the only time you're not in shift work is if either you're retired and you have very little money to spend and you're stuck in a lack mindset, or if you are in business for yourself and you get to decide what happens when. Like my life now is I work some and I do some things with my dogs and then I go and run errands or whatever and then I play with my dogs some more, then I'll do some more work. So I decide when I'm going to work. I'm also planning on moving to warmer climate, so I can decide where I'm going to work. I don't have to have the shift mentality anymore, and I don't live the shift reality anymore. But what is it that will move you to not be in the shift mentality? Well, for me, it wasn't what I was going to do. It was what my reality forced me to do because I was fired. And I was fired because of my mindset. I was in a negative place. And I know a lot of you are in a negative place also. Because when you are not happy and you're tired of your shift and you have no time for the people you really want to spend it with, you get into a negative mindset. And it's not good, bad, or whatever. It's just a reality of what happens. So I hope it's not going to take you being fired and the control being taken away from you to improve your life like happened to me. Because I wasn't in control. I was supposed to be, but I wasn't. And I'm in control of my life now. And it's a much better place to be. So what is it going to take for you to take control of your life? Because if you're not making your own decisions and you're not being able to spend your time how you want to, your negativity is going to come out. And people you love are going to be affected by it. So, interesting food for thought. If you'd like to find out more about how I have managed to take control of my life, click the link below in the description. I'd love to show you.